What is going on, everyone? Welcome to another Screen Sanctum reaction. I'm Steve. Today we're going to react to The Last of Us, Season 2, Episode 3, The Path. Last episode, well, I mean, we all know what the hell happened last episode. The biggest question is, what will the fallout be this episode and for the rest of the series and the season? I didn't play the game, so I have no idea, so I just want to get into it. But before we do, if you want to see this uncut reaction and all my uncut reactions, please check out my Patreon. There's something for everyone. I have a free tier. It's a good time and it'll help me dearly. But I just want to see what happens. I really hope Ellie gets her revenge. In 3, 2, 1, go. I am nervous for everyone. Damn, after that, you know, the killing of Joel, you forget that an entire freaking town was ravaged. Most of the town is probably dead, except for the women and children. Did his wife make it? I think she did, right? Or is that Joel? They had a nice little community there, man. Friggin' one attack and it goes to shit.
Give Cher my love.
There's not much more you can really say, man.
Are you in pain? I can give you something.
She's in a different kind of pain. Her revenge is gonna be sweet. I feel so bad though. But alas, it's time to rebuild. I kinda like how they do the time jumps. Kind of guarantees that it's like, you know, there's no reason to see Joel anymore.
Scale of 1 to 10.
Nothing. 0.
0.
Today's the day.
Even at the doctor's
So
office, she can't be bothered.
I just need you to see one more person, then you're good to go.
Fuck's sake.
How are you doing?
Fine.
But I was actually wondering about New Year's Eve. You two got into it at the dance.
Oh, man. That's rough to bring up.
I should have talked to him. But I didn't.
I don't put that on Ellie, though.
He saved me a lot of times.
And she
Yeah,
saved
I
him.
think so, but that's not wronging someone.
It's weird. No idea what he meant.
Yeah, you do.
I don't feel wronged. I wouldn't worry, Gail. There's still a lot of fucked up people in this town.
Yeah, but not you, though.
I'm sure she would much prefer to let whatever's inside out talking to Dina than a psychiatrist. Though I do appreciate the time jump. I kind of would have liked to see the first time she went back into the house, maybe a week later. Not that I enjoy her trauma, but it would have been crazy just to see her emotions. This is going to be one of the mellow remembrance type episodes. Oh, that's a beautiful gesture. Oh, and his gun. Does Ellie immediately start using Joel's gun? Might be a little big. You might grow into it. At least she will have some semblance of happiness as long as Dean is around.
I made you cookies.
Oh? Just 'cause?
No, this is a peace offering.
Huh? For what?
Because I'm about to make you angry.
Oh, shit. Is she getting back together with Dude?
I know most of their names, and I know where they're from. The doctors told me not to upset you.
I don't give a fuck.
And I knew that if I told you where they were, you'd just start pulling your tubes out. If you want to find someone, and the only thing you know about them is where they're going to end up,
You go where they're going to end up.
maybe let them get there.
Mm-hmm. Damn, there's cookies there. You know you want to just, you know you want one. I would have been 10 deep already.
Let's start with names.
Here
The
we go.
dark-haired guy was Manny.
The girl with the braid.
Abby.
That's the one.
Happy.
One of those groups was the Washington Liberation Front.
Dina is a smart one.
WLF.
Damn, she could draw.
Fucking morons.
So now what?
It's time to gather some ammunition, some weapons, maybe.
We get where you're coming
No,
from.
we don't
but
get where you're coming from. I don't get where you're coming from. Sun came up.
He'd be halfway to Seattle to save my life.
Mm-hmm.
But when we lost people, no. I saw that time and time again, and don't talk to me like I didn't know him. He was my brother.
That is true.
Come on.
I know they're technically just kids, but I would kind of love if it was just Ellie and Dina.
You hold out information on me again, you got rendering detail for a month.
Buried our dead 10 miles south of town. If you want to visit them.
When we're on our way to Seattle.
Is there a reason they went 10 miles? Let me know below, because I don't know why they would do that. Who the hell are these people? I know I immediately want to see them go after Abby and them, but shows like this always throw in side plots.
No one falling, all clear. Keep moving. Can I have a hammer?
I don't think so, kid.
All right.
Oh, shoot.
Tell me.
Take cover!
Oh, shit.
Demons?
Wolf.
Wolf. WLF.
Harder. Harder! Let's
She's
go!
gonna punch him in the
Last
face.
5. A few more weeks and you'll be right back to where you were before. Which is 80% of where you should have been.
Whatever, fuck you.
Can't discuss upcoming votes.
Seriously, it's me.
I know.
Dude.
Trying to bribe a council member.
Here's a little advice. Organize your thoughts, write them down, and then read them out loud tomorrow. And no one's gonna vote for Angry.
It's the best thing he could have told her, to be honest.
A lot of people in here buried family.
Mm-hmm.
And now you want to send what? You're saying 16 of our best? Well, while they're gone, who's going to be on the wall if raiders come? A wall that's barely mended.
That's a good point.
Forgive and be forgiven.
A peaceful man.
No revenge. And I'm not even a Christian.
Oh, God.
Somebody shoots your brother, you want to take the locks off your doors? Grow up!
Oh,
You idiots.
he's got a point, too.
Goddamn victims.
Two sides to every coin, right? All right. Which way is Ellie going to go?
Ellie?
Peaceful and calm, or is she going to be like, what that guy said?
I normally don't write things down because I normally don't think before I talk.
That is true.
Which has gotten me in trouble before. You can count on me. That's what holds all this together.
Okay, Ellie.
Definitely not a wall, because that thing got busted through, but Jackson is still here.
Like every war.
I am asking you, please, do it for us.
I like shoot from the hip, Ellie, but this was definitely needed. See, like, stuff like this must suck, because if you played the
Maybe
game,
Beth?
you know what happens. I don't know what happens.
No.
Damn, is there actually that many
No.
people who would say no?
No. The vote is 8-3. The proposal is rejected.
Fuck. Looks like Ellie and Dina probably will be going on their own. She's like, all right, I'm gonna head out. Oh my God.
Who is it?
Dina.
Hey,
Just let her in.
I'm just going to bed. Christ. Please don't try and talk me out of this.
Oh, you think that's why I'm here?
Maybe she's there to go with her.
What's your plan?
Go to Seattle and kill Abby.
What route?
Northwest?
Once we're out,
She said where? She's going.
break off through the Snoqualmie Pass.
Snoqualmie?
Just bring any long gun you want as long as it's scoped. Chlorine tablets, a pan, and something to keep
Damn.
shimmer dry.
Thank
Just
goodness
shimmer?
Ellie has Dina.
Everything else needs to fit inside a holster or your backpack. We meet by the old East Gate, 3 a.m.
I would love to see the timeline where Ellie goes off on her own. Oh, they got a little horse. Oh, hell yeah.
It's better. Trade.
Hey, man. You have your differences. What he said was effed up, but he's down for the cause.
I'd come with you, but I caught some friendly fire on New Year's Day.
You sure it's friendly?
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
Jesus, Ellie. There you go. That's it. It's done. You don't gotta like them. Oh, yeah. I went to the grave site first. Looks like because 10 miles out, there's a lot nicer weather. Coffee beans. Either I don't remember something from season 1 or I missed something. I don't remember the significance of those. Not like she didn't already know who she was doing this for, but you can never have enough motivation.
Let me know if you see any outcroppings or spots with cover.
Why? Looks okay.
That's beautiful. Oh, man.
Holy shit.
Dina
that
knew
came
this
out
was coming.
fast. How the fuck did you know that was gonna happen? Clearly.
She's very smart.
Okay, but I have a stupid question. It's about New Year's Eve.
Oh.
You know, the kid.
What?
Okay.
What could this question
I
be?
mean, whatever, you were super high. My question is,
Did you like
How would you rate it? You've kissed girls before. You're gay, I'm not. I'm just curious.
it?
Okay, fine, 6.
Fuck you, 6.
That's not bad. You asked, and I told you. I'm sorry.
At least the last person you'd want to ask a question like that. You should have asked her to rate your kiss, Ellie. Oh. Those are those people we just met, isn't it? Well, we'll tell by the cheek marks.
Dina.
Oh no. They massacred them all? Oh my god, they did get them all. Even the little kid? Oh, man, that's who's killing kids?
If Abby and her crew did this to people, to kids,
I don't think it was them. I know it's like ingrained in their heads right now, but like I don't think they would have did that. Their vendetta was against one guy. It's crazy to see stuff like this. Like there was traffic and the zombies came and that was it. Like,
It's quiet.
wow. Fucking Seattle. Pretty.
that's kind of like what it looks like in Horizon Forbidden West.
Guess there aren't that many wolves.
There's about to be a whole lot less.
And yes. I have a feeling this episode's gonna get left on like someone actually saw them. Since it was a happy episode.
Man, you copy?
Just give me a fucking second.
Oh god.
You're all good.
Okay.
Move up.
And then he's gonna be wait a second. What's that? I mean, it would be a little bit too easy if no one saw them going in. It would add to the intrigue if someone did see them. Oh my god. They have tanks? Guess it's gonna be a little bit harder than they thought. Oh man. Alright. This is good. That's crazy. But I like it. And I'll tell you why right now. Because that's the end of the episode. I like it because obviously we knew Ellie and Dina were going to go on their own if the council didn't vote for them, right? So when that happened, again, didn't play the game. I thought that their traverse to Seattle would take place over the course of the entire season. And then they would get there and they would kill Abby in like the finale. But then I remember I heard that the second game is not going to be season 2, meaning season 2 is going to be part of the second game. So I don't even know if they will get to Abby this season. But anyways, as the episode went along, we kind of figured they were going to get to Seattle this episode. And then in my head, you're thinking, since we're having such a peaceful, somber episode after everything that happened last episode, you kind of get this foggy idea in your head that, damn, they're going to get there quick. They're going to get the drop on these 5 people. But I like how they got them to Seattle, no harm, nothing really going on. Like no one shot at them. It was easy for them to get there. And, you know, they're happy. They're there. They're ready. They're gung-ho. It's like, we're just going to go in, kill Abby, get out. But as I said like 2 minutes ago, I had a feeling that something was going to happen where either someone was going to spot them, someone was going to see them, someone was going to be there. And even though that didn't happen, this happened where we see there is a whole army there with brand new tanks, it looks like, which is kind of crazy to see a tank that new. Because, I mean, was it never used ever? But that's not the point. Like, Ellie and Dina think they're going to be 5-on-2, and they are sadly mistaken. So now the question to me is, they're not going to be able to do this on their own. So how are they going to get in touch with everyone to get back up? Are they going to have to go all the way back now and say, we can't, like, we went there, we can't do this? Because they don't have that much. Compared to them, they have no supplies at all. So that's kind of crazy. That group that we met in the middle of the episode, where I thought it was going to be its own side plot, it doesn't look like it's going to be a side plot. I think it's only there for Ellie and Dina to think that the Fireflies did that on their way to Seattle. And again, I don't think it was them, because even though they brutally tortured and murdered Joel, that wasn't a random act of violence. Like, they were waiting to find him. They took forever to find him, and that was their goal. They weren't just finding random people to kill. So I highly doubt that they're the ones who did that. And I highly doubt that it was zombies either, because the way they were laid out, if it was a zombie attack, that wouldn't have happened. If it was an animal attack, it wouldn't have been like that, right? It had to have been people that just killed them all and left them there, peaceful. Or, which I don't think this happened, it's just they were giving cult vibes. Did something happen where they killed themselves peacefully? I doubt it. But all it means now is there's probably another group of people in the mix. It's Ellie and Dina, the Fireflies, and whoever was there that murdered all those people. The question, whose side are they on? Now, thinking ahead, when you have a group of 2 people going against an army, and then a secret kind of group in the middle that we don't know how many there are yet, but there has to be, I would say, at least 20 to kill everyone that was in that line, because there was at least 20 people in that group. I have a feeling maybe they're actually after the Fireflies, or I don't know, but maybe Ellie and Dina need to team up with them to fight the Fireflies, but it would be hard for them to do it knowing that they're the ones that killed all these kids and people. Or do they not tell them? And there's a lot that could happen in, I don't know, we're episode 3, so there's probably 5 more episodes to go, 5 or 6. So there's a lot of different things that could happen. And then, of course, everyone that's back on the ranch, I'm sure we're going to see them. But again, are they going to be able to get there in time to help? And how would they communicate that? I obviously don't know. And of course, the question with the coffee beans, I'm not sure the significance of that, because I have a bad memory. So if that was something from season 1 or earlier this episode, I don't quite remember that part. But I am glad that Dina went with Ellie. I felt like she wouldn't let her go on her own. That would be bad news, because these 2 kids, because they are kids, I mean, they're 19 or whatever, they're adults, but they're kids. They need each other in more ways than one. Ellie is the badass. She could fight. She'd be able to do anything on her own, really, but she's not when it comes to what we saw, not the smartest when it comes to preparing to do something. And that's where Dina comes in. Dina, I'm sure, can fight and protect herself, but she also has the skills that right now Ellie doesn't have, or that Ellie's just not using because, just her anger is taking over, and it's just, I need as much ammo as I could carry. I need it because this is what I need to do. But when you saw all the weapons laid out, there was 100% no way she would be able to carry them. Even with the horse, I think it would be too heavy. So thank goodness for Dina to be this is what we need. A jacket's worth, pocket full of ammo, whatever could fit in a backpack and whatever can fit in the side saddle, because Ellie would have been screwed without her. So now it's we get one kind of calm episode. I feel like we needed this after what happened last week. I don't think we could have handled 2 episodes in a row that were as traumatic as the last one. You needed this kind of 3 months later. We didn't need to see them cleaning up the bodies, I don't think. We knew that happened. We could just see the pain in everyone's faces. So it was nice that it was 3 months later. We know what happened. Let's see where we're going from here. Everyone was trying to it's a new day. We got to rebuild. We have to fix everything that's broken, because this is a community. And I forgot the name of it, but Ellie said it best, like a war happened, but we're still here. And that's kind of what happens in like the real life when wars and battles happen. People survive, communities survive, and they rebuild and keep going. So something that happened 100 years ago, you know, there were battles fought, and there are places in the country that survived. A small group of people, and 100 years later, it's still there, right? And that's kind of cool to me to see that kind of parallel. So now I'm really interested to see where we go from here. Are we going to get like a firefight next week? I don't think so. I don't. It's funny to think how much they could kind of stretch this over the course of the next 5 or 6 episodes, with them already being in Seattle. And I don't want to. I'm not good at predicting things, so I'm just going to end it here saying another beautiful episode. I loved how everyone was feeling kind of different. There was a group of people who were like, yes, we need to do this. And then a group of people that were like, no, like, let's just leave it. We don't have the firepower or the manpower to do this right now. And again, you could really see an argument from both sides. So even though I agree with Ellie and Dina, I feel like they should have gone. I don't think the other side is wrong. It's just, you pick a side. Both sides are right. I personally would have voted yes. And that's it. So let me know, what did you all think of this episode of The Last of Us? What do you think of my reaction and my thoughts? So let me know down below. Let's talk about it, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, guys.